with yesterday's shoot, what I was thinking, like, we put the photos into like a blog format,
Right.
and then we just have a page. We'll make the Uplifters landing page be one of the images, and it takes you directly into the shots. And that could just be a way of like we're introducing some type of publication format, so it doesn't look like it's just coming from you, like, oh, I got these shots, but like we did this in partnership with the brand and your brand to make it more synonymous with, you know, being an outlet for information and like curation.
Yeah. Now look, me and Chief talked about that shit the whole game. Really, that what we've been talking about is that, all right, Draymond is in the twilight of his career, but he's doing the pod. Win or lose, Debo is doing the pod. He's got the burden of having to perform. Like, his performance ain't been what people are used to Debo, so immediately they go, oh, he doing that podcast shit, or he dressing like this, he ain't playing. Bro, like, niggas is trying to get it no matter how. Don't nobody want to play fucking football longer than they got to get their bag and they likeness up. So it's the same thing with the music shit. Like, bro, I'm trying to have a family, get married, all the kids and all that shit, and you want me to do that only off rap? No, we're game planning, we're strategizing, all this stuff is intentional, and the music is this really personal offering that in any event we do really good with the storytelling and the other vehicles, it'll carry us, but we got to get through that threshold first. So that's where you see Eve and them on the pod, and they're talking about the intentionality of Dollar and a Dream, but the fans knew, like the diehards knew that, but the average consumer, the person that was worried about Cole apologizing, didn't know the backstory. You might give a fuck that man apologized, but we didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's because the music is that important in his story, and is actually more on brand if you've been around from jump. So it's like just narrowing who we trying to talk to and being very. So I'm gonna be sad if only 20 people show up, but it is only 20 people that's gonna come spend $150 in the space because they fuck with us and they fuck with quality experiences. So to me, this is the Venn diagram and the overlap where we figure out the alternative means for marketing a record, selling product, and having people subscribe to the lifestyle that is Uplifters at this point. So.
I think it leans back to the pod and then talking about like how many people are actually making money in music, right? And like a lot of these artists use it as a launching point for them. But when you look at like TDE, to me it looks like every single artist on there is there for the sole basis of music.
And that's it. That's how do you, but you hear Doechie's testimony and what she had to do to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? We seen Zay shit. You seen what it did to him. It almost cost Soul his life. You know what I'm saying? And Q, like everybody had their different things. But at the end of the day, them and Tyler, it's only a handful of people that can sell you music. When you really get behind the numbers and you lift the hood up, you're like, man, Soul only did 9,000. However, Soul can go headline a tour. Granted, albeit it's 500 person, 300 person venues, but he can go sell them bitches out. And you know, it's just being clear on the why and delivering. I think we've done such a good job of designing this experience. This is the best album experience I've ever had, bro. Like ever. And to see it translate to the average listener, like the cousins hit me and was like, hey bro, this shit on Blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
that's what's up.
It's the only one I ain't been able to spend no ad chili on. But they saw it on their own and was like, hey man, that shit's beautiful. So it's happening, and I don't wanna take the foot off the gas now and being clear about designing it. So I was hella juiced to see those pictures and then to have an opportunity to explain exactly what we doing in a very intentional way. So I've been thinking about photo journals and optionality inside of the Instagram social space, but then really loving the conversion on LinkedIn and really loving my conversion on YouTube. So it's like, how do you bring all those things together? I think Bima does a really good job at corporate and culture, lifestyle shit, but having it lived on LinkedIn, but then serve his brand, but then serve an economical transactional space too, because it's ultra clear.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what we're distilling now as the blue collar sector of rap, but being from the Bay, like it's tech capital, but it's still hella blue collar. Like when if you got to get up and for having gotten up and getting in traffic and rush hour these last couple weeks, bro, this such a blue collar space, bro.
Yeah.
This may as well be Pittsburgh or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think that's why Larry resonates so much, because he talking to the nigga that's got to get up and go get it and trap every day. So it's like, it ain't trapping. Nah, nigga, if you a trap nigga, so to speak, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about real trap nigga.
Yeah,
It's like the nigga that love his family and that's gonna get up and get his coffee, sit, go trap for 12 hours, go home, cook, be a present, active husband, all that shit. Like, them the niggas we speak.
Yeah, you might get one day out of the week where you go do the car show thing, but that's just.
So, but when you go to the coffee shop and you see them all pop out what they call, like, that's the, like, respectfully, I want to talk to them. Like, I want them to be excited about the instruments and the music and the candles and all this shit. Like, they see that new smoker, them uplifter niggas did, like, just shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
So
No, that's real. So
we started retooling the film I did for Bear Rock. I started writing to it this morning and said, we just gonna repurpose it. It's gonna be the Winning Formula short film, because that's the winning formula. Yeah. Insulation, like, but it's the different stages. Like, you and Rainey, then what Deuce and Nova look like, and then what Kevin Reed look like that. That's my winning formula. You know. So
yeah, I love that. And then maybe you put the music as a back layer to it.
We already started. Bro, wait till you see this shit.
Okay. Let me let this dog out and we'll talk to you while these. Come here. You want to be on camera, huh? Yeah. Nah, I think the whole process of this project has been enlightening and rewarding at the same time. Because I think that's the making of, like, what a great project is. Like, the fact that y'all just went in the lab and really put together art in, like, a matter of days that becomes a full project, and then being able to hand that over to us to be able to, like, figure out, all right, what does this look like for consumption is really dope. I was talking to Paige about it, because she's like, what you been up to? And I was telling her, we had to wind down to cancer for the rest of the year, and now we're getting back to game planning for that. But being in the process of this project and looking back at, like, the last month of rollout for each single, and now knowing we're going into the final week where we're going to be putting out the project and, like, all the assets that come along with it, man, I don't know if we could have balanced doing a decanter while we do this project. So just knowing about the intentionality behind everything that you guys started with the project, and being willing to be like, all right, we got to put our best foot forward for the remainder of this to really see the labor, the fruits of our labor. So, man,
and it's hard too. Split the chicken, car jumping, and then sliding. I called Steve. Me and Steve talked after sliding dropped. He was like, "Boy, them numbers are kind of low, boy." Like panicking a little bit. And it speaks to the psyche of everybody, because it's not even just specific to artists, but something as simple as putting your phone down at brunch or at dinner and being attentive, being present in the space to maximize that right there, the potential to convert a friend or a family member or whoever, and really pour in and just really the service of listening. We was talking about that shit. And the expectations of artists, like, because you can pay for third-party bots and get that endorphin fix of, you got so many listens, you got this, that, but still void of the physical hand-to-hand to make sure the shit stick, and it's an actual fan that's gonna fuck with you and be excited for the next thing and the next thing after that. So I think that's the part I've been most excited about, is watching the partnership with Uplifters and Create materialize by just going, I'm gonna do my part and I'm fully gonna pass the rock and let everything else happen over there.
Yeah.
And then see the reward of it. And it's slow.
Yeah.
It's slow. Everybody's race is so dramatically different. Some niggas got a Ferrari that they driving right now. Nigga got an old school. And my rims is rubbing right now. But I'm clean though. I'm clean, bro. My shit clean, nigga. Don't look under the hood. Don't look at my NT. My shit slapped and my rims is nigga. You just wouldn't know. You know? And that's what it is right now but the first thing real nigga do is he go get his suspension done. He go get the engine done.
Yeah.
Do that cosmetic shit later.
Yeah. The fact that you pulling up to the show every single week.
And you get to watch me. You get to watch me do it before your eyes, so you kind of like, but when after a while you like, nigga, that motherfucker was moving over there, nigga. And they got that LS in there, nigga. You know. So
man.
That's how that Grand National shit was crazy because the name, nigga. Shout out Uncle Jerome, nigga. I watched him build a Grand National from scratch, bro. I watched him rebuild the motor, nigga, and take it to the Sonoma Raceway, bro. I watched him rebuild that motherfucker. And it felt like it, as a kid, time, I don't know why time be so bugged out like that, but I just remember feeling like it was taking so long, because every day after school, and he work at the muffler shop, and he come home from working on cars to go work on his car.
Yeah. And
he inside the engine bay, bro. He in that motherfucker. Putting it together, but it just take time. Send it off to paint, come back, the wheels here, the parts here, intake it, like just watching the things come and you do it. It's a different type of love, of labor, and that's how the music is for me. Like I love being the nigga who can show up when it ain't a drum, nigga, when it ain't no 808s, and then slowly and gradually, nigga, you go from nothing to an entire album. It's a really dope spiritual process, and because you can get beats sent to you and all these other things, you don't, what incentive do you have to appreciate it if it can all just happen without you, seemingly, you know, and you don't even got a hella beat present, but all these, every fucking bar means something so intentional. That Steve was so patient. He let me have my like I recorded this shit with Steven the way I would record if I was by myself. And I didn't get that ad-lib right. So I might do that. I might do one ad-lib 7 times so its intention is right. How it feel to you was something, bro. Sal was listening back and he was like, bro, that Everybody Can't Go, that's my favorite ad-lib on Blessings. But you know how long it took me to get that one right? Because it's overlapping both bars, so why do it? But it's what that means. And so often I've been recording music that's kind of poetic and not as accessible, and then definitely don't get the platform to explain it any further. So now it's like, let's distill it a little more and make it a little bit clearer. And I feel like Blessings, I feel like Versace Shades and Sliding is like the clearest I've ever been. And Hollywood Shuffle, bro, I can't wait till niggas that nigga Chief lost it, we played Hollywood Shuffle, and I was like, bro, he's like, nah, I understand exactly what this is.
No, I think the three records, well, you know, the whole project, I think, is a clear representation of you as an artist and as a human being. Like, I think you've married the human being to the art so well.
We talked about that.
In terms of like the process you're going through, the duality of that process, feeling high and low at the same time. You know, the passing of your pops being a part of that story, and you know, having family and loved ones still be there, but not be there for the making of this music at this point in time. Like, you went on an individual journey that, I mean, I think it's pivotal. Like, when I think about like Reasonable Doubt or Section 80, I think about this project. Like, I think like it's one of those where stripped away of like all the material things of like, what does the packaging look like? What does the aesthetic of the rapper look like, it's like, damn, this is a human being that's willing to reveal themselves in a way that, like, when you listen to the lyrics, it's like, man, how can I not look at life a little bit differently and approach it with a little bit more intentionality? Like, you know, I think just the lines that you talk about, you know, like this kind of like success takes time, or, you know, the strategizing and making sure that every play doesn't just amount to like personal gain, but it's like something that you can share with others. Right. Is, I mean, we all talk about that, and we in the way you're talking about it now, when you don't have all the material abundance, right, but you have like the human qualities that make you rich and wealthy in life. So
man, it's so Gigi had that, she got some outrageous tax bill like unexpectedly, and it's been fucked up because since Pop died, the VA been holding her on his benefits. Like it's a real specific technicality that's stopping her from getting grandpa benefits. So her bread been fucked up. So she been stressed, like stressed, and it's healing, but it's equally sad to watch how she processes in her relationship with money, my mom, what my dad's was and what mine is, and why I'm so anti-establishment. Like I got a lot of healing and a lot of closure on that in this process, because that's the kind of tension we grew up with in the house. Like, you're called to serve, so you gonna serve, whether you got it together or not. Our house was the spot, bro. Me and my sister shared a room till I was in the 12th to 10th grade, bro. And everybody used to want to be at my crib. Well, you know how embarrassing it is to have I got my slam posters up over my bed and Alyssa's Easy Bake Oven like that shit. But niggas wanted to be at our crib, and my mom could not understand that. Boy, she go to, and now when you an adult and you go make a grocery run, you like, bro, this gonna last us till the next check. Boy, my niggas would come over and eat everything. Yeah. The day she just bought them groceries on Sunday, Monday after practice, everything gone. Yeah. They're supposed to last us 2 weeks. Yeah. So she not fussing because she mad. She like, nigga, I had a play.
Yeah, I had a play.
And and it was like clockwork, but it would always, the blessings would always come. I don't remember not having everything I needed. Like, you know, Pops be like, shit. All right, bro, I'm gonna call you on Friday. Yeah. And on Friday, he'd be like, nigga, what's up? I got it. Like, I don't know what he did. I don't know how he got it, but he'd always make it work. And that's kind of, I always aspired to serve the way that they did. I didn't know it cost this much though. Yeah. That's the part. Yeah. I didn't know it was
that's the adult experience.
The adult experience is like, nigga. Yeah. Wait a minute. But then to the point you like, it's some human shit that don't cost you nothing that can make you feel so wealthy, nigga. I'm at the game, Versace down, nigga. My shoes $1,200. I'm fucked up. But if you looking, it's like, oh, and it's my fault, because I could easily take that shit off and just wear some regular shit. But what niggas don't know is I got niggas that fuck with me, so I just be getting shit. Yeah. So it just look a certain way, and it's not that. Yeah. But where I'm from, I'm not about to make it look no other way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it can feel like a purgatory, but I'll wake up and the OG will be like, go take care of something, and immediately I spend it on some rap shit. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, that's why the Money Man and the T-Rail skit at the beginning of Versace shit. Like, bro, I was listening to that. I was listening to that interview on the way to Steve's house, and I was like, bro, I was like, whatever beat you pull up, I'm gonna make a song about that. Yeah, it's a general thing. Yeah, and then that's how Versace shades get made. Yeah, no. You know, it's like I have the burden of making it look like something if people gonna listen to me. Yeah, and they'd be like, oh, we don't care what you look. Shut up. Yeah, we do. Yeah. You're not gonna eat no food that look trash. Yeah. 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 If the party look weak, you're not going inside. Yeah, you know exactly. What I mean? So it's exactly. I have the burden of doing that, but I got the burden of also not losing myself in the process. So don't get it fucked up. Niggas aren't materialistic. My brother work at Nordstrom's. Nigga, we get 30% off. Nigga, fuck you mean? Yeah. So it's that. it's that part. Like everything is a finesse and a play, and we from the Bay, so shit gonna always look saucy. It's supposed to.
Yeah.
But you don't that. Oh man, I don't know why black people buy hella Jordans. All this, bro. Stop. So don't do that to people, bro. That's you talking about $200.
Yeah.
Can't do shit. Don't make me send you no W-9 for $200. Nigga, don't make me fill out no fucking invoice for $200. Run me my cash, my brother.
Yeah.
But all this shit being to the point of being anti-system, it's like, but that shit is stressful. Mm-hmm. And then my mom worked 29 years and 7 months, and they hoe her out of her retirement. Like, so you gave everything to the system, and they still hold you in the end. So I may as well max it out, nigga. Yeah. As stressful as it is, I may as well just be happy and then not have the yearning I have to serve my people impeded by some shit that don't got nothing to do with me, bro. Like what's going on at the school, that lady at my school stressed the fuck out. Mm-hmm. And she looked at me like a savior when I walked through them doors. Like, fuck, that's crazy, bro. That's ill.
Yo, I think it's how you carry everything, right? Like, you could be going through all of that, but nobody's gonna see it, and maybe that's facade, or maybe it's just who you are as a human being. Like, you can carry the weight on your shoulders that most people would either give up on themselves or just chalk it to the wind and be like, man, I'm out. Like, so yeah, man, that's what this project really represents, I think, to anyone that listens to it, especially for me, is like, man, I love music, I love art. Like, I've regained a love for art that I didn't realize I lost, like some connection with. And you know, the way I listen to it now is like, it's more like, it's motivation every day, bro. Like, I listened to Blessings this morning before I go to work out. I've done that for the last 3 days since the project was on streaming, because I'm like, damn, I'm gonna give it a listen on a platform now that we can. And now then I go back to listen to Sliding and Versace Shades, and so it's dope. So, you know, when the world hears the full project, I think they're gonna really understand what it is we're doing, and what you're doing, and like, yeah, man, you did an amazing job, bro. So thank you.
We did. Team, I think Rainey texted Teen to check on her, and Teen, she's so sensitive and protective over our circumstances, and she was like, bro, why Rainey asked me that? I was like, she's checking on you. She's like, oh, but what? I'm like, babe, Jay's the only nigga I confide in. So Rainey got C14, like, she got classified info. Yeah. She's like, oh. She's like, wait, why you don't tell me? It's like, nigga, I can't. You're emotional right now. Yeah. And rightfully so. It's fragile. We thug it. Yeah. Like, this is not conventional at all. And you already carrying a lot, but this is the disconnect. Yeah. I'm surrounded by people that's gonna check on you. Mm-hmm. Reed came to my granny house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My phone was off. Kev called my mama. Yeah. It's like, hey, y'all, you call teams. Like, hey, where this nigga at? You know? Yeah. So she's getting this the currency that I've been telling her about, that I experienced. Yeah. She's seeing it and just like, bro, how are you doing this? Like, bro, I'm blessed. Yeah. And you know, that shit means something different to everybody else, but when you live in it, it's a whole different testimony. And what are you supposed to say? How are you supposed to show up for that? Other than max it out and take this opportunity.
I mean, outside of this music stuff, man, it's love, it's family, right? So like, Rainey reaching out is on her. I didn't tell her to do that. Exactly. So, you know, like, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like the bond that we all share, and like, y'all let us in y'all house. Y'all don't have to include us on a holiday party, but you see fit to make sure that we welcome with the rest of your family. So, you know, that's the way we were raised. You know, like, if I got it, my partner's got it.
See, and that's my OG that sent me bread this morning, I got that from him. I'm sitting in this living room waiting for somebody to send me beats. And he like, man, you ain't made that song yet? Like, oh man, I'm waiting on such and such to send me the beat. He said, you doing what? I'm waiting on such and such to send me a beat. He's like, didn't you just get a drum machine? It's like, yeah, but I don't know how to use it. He said, so you're waiting for somebody to send you beats when you just got a drum machine that you could be learning how to use.
Yeah.
Damn, that makes sense. but then saw me practicing. I came home the next day, custom built PC.
Yeah.
So no excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, I challenged you to do something, you did it. So no excuse on why you can't be the best at it, because I'm gonna go ahead and cop that for you.
Yeah.
You know,
that's real, man.
That's where Poe my nigga forever. Like him and L, when I was learning how to make beats and fools would just pull up and listen to that trash shit. But they would like, man, you heard this yet? You heard that? So when we went and did Any Given Bars, I shot you down as a salute to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they showed me who Zay was for the first, like L and Poe pulled up like, bro, you heard this? Boy, we listened to that shit on repeat. Yeah. It's like, boy, who can rap? This is crazy. And it set the bar for like not how far I wanted to take this shit, but how dope of a songwriter I wanted to be. Yeah. Like the fact that niggas can write songs like that. Yeah. But be from the bottom.
From the bottom.
Pause, because that's crazy.
That's pause, yeah. Oh damn! I didn't even realize I did it to myself. Shut up, man. But nah, for real, bro. Like that's the people when you put the intention behind things, people show up. Like nobody want to support something half-assed.
Right.
So. Again, you showing up the way you did, Steven felt that. And I'm not going to speak for him, but I can assume he felt that. Yeah. And was like, yeah, we about to cook up. And then I remember when the first song you played for me was Blessing. And I said, bro, this is it.
Then, but we had Versace Shades and maybe Hollywood Shuffle too. Mm-hmm. And but Blessing was the first one I sent you. Yeah. And I'm like, man, we might got something here. Yeah. And then one by one, we just start adding songs.
And to think, you get to a point now where you're like, man, I'm in the room with Ope. And then you
and Breakbeat Lou.
Yeah, and we're like, all right, we got that verse. Then you got a young kid in
nephew,
hey. and he's just so green and happy to be in the space, but like hella talented. I mean, like I said to you, you got like very intentional features that I'm excited for. I'm excited for that visual shoot because
Khadijah shit came on. And Chief was like, boy, that beat flip was crazy. You know, like, and so then he was listening to what she was saying. She was like, damn, she gassing.
No,
like,
you did that. Like, you definitely did that. That was our one point of contention.
But bro, you understand how grateful I was for that moment. The recap after Split the Chicken. I'm gonna stand by that because it was that's the winning formula. Yeah. Like, I hated that shit in college, bro. Like, we get our ass kicked. Mm-hmm. And this nigga make us watch film for 2 hours, bro. If we won, we never watch film. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you never really tighten the screws. Like, yeah, y'all won that game, but mind you, had hella turnovers, bro. Like we could have won by more.
Yeah. Somebody on the end of the bench could have got some run.
You know, we could have really made a statement. So I hella appreciate the audit after experiences of like how to tighten the screws, because I don't. No offense, I just don't want to be a fleeting memory of the local legacy. Mm-hmm. Not that that's nothing to sneeze at. Like that would be special to be remembered from here. But trying to be global, bro. Like for real. And it take a whole nother level of growth and and pushing yourself through different thresholds that you never even knew you was capable of.
Yeah.
That was what I was hoping to unlock with this, and I feel like we did it from the sound. Like Steven mixed the fuck out of this record again, the same way he did on 33. The artwork is to die for. Ayo did our big one.
Yeah, Sal is
Sal.
just showing up in so many incredible ways.
He did storytelling. Nobody fucking with Sal, bro.
Yeah.
There's nobody fucking with Sal. TJ, Nev, Khadijah,
yes.
Oh, like it's this shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's fire. That's just hella shit.